Hello friends, in this video we will discuss the paper of MSc Botany of Banaras Hindu University with proper explanations. So the question paper skeleton is as follows. Total number of questions are 120. Each question carries 3 marks, so total marks 360. 1 by 3 negative marking for each incorrect answer, and the time duration for the paper is 2 hours. Our first question is, what is incorrect for Marsilia? So Marsilia is a pteridophyte heterosporous species. As seen in the picture, leaves are pinnately compound. Xylem is surrounded by phloem and it is not scattered, either it is in the ring form. So option number D is correct. So now the question is, algae without pyrenoids but having leucosin granules as reserved food material belong to class. So 4 options are given as classes of algae. For this question we will refer to a table. So in the table, first column is for class of algae, second is for storage product, and third is for pyrenoids presence or an absence. So in question it is asked about absence of pyrenoids, so it is only in the case of Xanthophyceae, and storage product is also leucosin and oil. So correct option is option number B, Xanthophyceae. Now, next question is, ergot is important medically and is derived from A. aspergillus, B. penicillium, C. marshalla, and D. claviceps. So, ergot is caused by the fungus Claviceps purpura. This fungus mainly grows on rye plants, and the important point about this fungus is that it replaces the grains with fungal sclerotia, which are poisonous to both humans and animals that eat it and cause ergotism in them. So correct option is option number D, that is claviceps. Next question is, blue mold is the common name of A. Saccharomyces, B. penicillium, C. Marshalla, and D. Cystopus. So blue or green mold is the common name of penicillium. The common name is given to it because these form a bluish mass on foodstuff. Various species of penicillium cause blue mold or green mold, so they are also known as penicillium rots. These are most common to cause post-harvest diseases and affect most kind of fruits and vegetables. So correct option is option number B, penicillium. Next question is, which bryophyte was used extensively for dressing wounds during First World War? So, friends, as we know, First World War held from 1914 to 1918. So, sphagnum was used during this time period as soldiers were injured. Why it is used? Because sphagnum bandages provide the sterile environment by keeping the pH level around the wound low and inhibiting the further growth of bacteria. So, correct option is option number C, sphagnum. So, next question says, there is no chloroplast endoplasmic reticulum membrane around the chloroplast in members of. So, 4 options are given. One should know except chlorophyta and rhodophyta. The chloroplast of most of the algae is enclosed by endoplasmic reticulum. Outer to that, there is double membrane envelope of plastid. So as chlorophyta is not given in the option, so correct option will be option number A, rhodophyta. Now, next question is, more than 2 flagella are present on the swarmers of. So 4 options are given. If we see all the 4 options on the basis of flagella they consist. So Chlamydomonas, Cara and Volvox are biflagellate. It means they have 2 flagella. While Oregonium is a multiflagellate species, it have 120 small flagella forming a fringe around the cell towards one end and helps in movement of that species. So correct option is option number C, Oregonium. Question is, Cladonia and Usnea are. 4 options that are given are the classes of lichens. Lichens are divided on the basis of different criterias. Here the options are given on the basis of thallus they have. So Cladonia and Usnea comes under fruticose lichen. because they have the characteristics of this lichen, that is, they have the complex thallus, which is cylinder and freely branched, and the branches may be cylindrical or ribbon-like. So correct option is option number D, fruticose lichen. Now the question is, which one is a halophytic alga? A. Nostoc, B. Spirogyra, C. Dunaliella, and D. Vaucheria. So what is halophytic alga? The alga which is salt tolerant. Out of the four options, Dunaliella is the correct option because it is a eukaryotic photosynthetic salt tolerant organism that belongs to class of Chlorophyceae. So option number C is correct. Now the question is, the red color of Red Sea is due to presence of A. Trichodesmium, B. Gelidium, C. Laminaria, and D. Alba. So the filamentous alga Trichodesmium erythraeum, it grows on plankton of Red Sea, and the content of phycoerythrin is very high, whereas phycocyanin is very low. So the sea appears reddish even though it is a blue-green color. So the correct option is option number A, trichodesmium. Now next question says, oil as a reserved food material is found in. Same four options are given as classes of algae. This type of concept was also seen in previous question in which the storage material was asked. So one should know all the storage material of different algae. Like Chlorophyceae have starch as a storage product, Phaeophyceae have laminarian, Rhodophyceae have Floridian starch, and Xanthophyceae have leucosin or oil. So, as in question it is asked about oil as a reserved food material. So, option number D is correct, Xanthophyceae. Next is, heterocyst is always terminal in position in A. Oscillatria, B. Anabina, C. Nostoc, and D. Gliotrichia. So heterocyst is the organ which help in nitrogen fixation. So this question we will see by the help of this table. So heterocyst position is given. Oscillatria have no heterocyst, whereas Anabina and Nostoc have intercalary heterocyst. In question it is asked about terminal. So from the table we can see that it is present in Gliotrichia. So the correct option will be option number D. Next question is, neuromotor apparatus is found in. So most of the algae, the motile vegetative cells, and most zoospores and gametes, they have 1, 2 or 4 Whipplish type of flagella that is of equal length, and they are associated with this neuromotor apparatus. What this neuromotor apparatus does is, it connects them with a centrosome lying within or just outside the nucleus. This neuromotor apparatus, out of the four options given, is only present in Chlamydomonas. So correct option is option number A, Chlamydomonas. So next question is, triphasic life cycle is found in. Four options are given. So what is triphasic life cycles? It is a life cycle which consists of 3 generations or 3 phases. So out of the options, Polysiphonia is the correct option. It is a genus of filamentous red algae and is a dioecious plant. The male gametophytic plants and the female gametophytic plants are distinct. Its life cycle consists of 3 phases: gametophytic phase, carposporophyte phase, and tetrasporophyte phase. So the correct option will be option number B, Polysiphonia. So now, the known motile male gamete in Rhodophyceae is called A. monospore, B. carpospore, C. spermatium, and D. tetraspore. So spermatium is the known motile male gamete that is produced in Rhodophyceae. It is also produced in certain other fungi like rust. The spermatium is produced in the organ that is spermatangia. As it is non-motile, so it is carried by insects, thereby promoting transfer of rudiments from one sex to another and promoting fertilization. So the correct option will be option number C, spermatium. Next question says, who classified all fungi into mycota and then divided it into two, Myxomycota and Eumycota? Out of the four options given, it was G.C. Ainsworth, who was former director of Commonwealth Mycological Institute. His scheme of classification was considered as ideal because it was based on natural relationship. So he divided all fungi into mycota and then divided it into two, Myxomycota and Eumycota. Correct option is option number D. Next question is, white rust disease of crucifers is caused by? Four options are given. So white rust disease of crucifers is caused by Albugo candida. The plant susceptible to this disease includes the members of Brassica family. It causes agricultural losses in field cultivating members of this family, that includes broccoli, cauliflowers and Indian mustard. So correct option is option number B, Albugo candida. Next is, when sporangia in a fern develop from single initial cell, it is called A. sporangiate, B. heterosporangiate, C. eusporangiate and D. leptosporangiate. So sporangia in a fern develops from single initial cell. It is known as leptosporangiate. However, when it's developed from groups of cell, so it is known as eusporangiate. In question they are asking about single initial cell, so option number D is correct, leptosporangiate. Next question is, which of the following fungi has acellular protoplasmic body and moves by the help of pseudopodia? So four options are given. Out of the four, option number C, that is Physarum, have the same characters as asked in the question, that is they have acellular protoplasmic body and moves by the help of pseudopodia. However, option number B can also be correct as it also possesses the characters, but slime molds, that is Physarum, is most correct option. So correct option will be option number C, Physarum. So question is, bulbous appendages are found on the Clustothecium of? Four options are given. So what is Clustothecium? They are nothing but the fruit bodies that are long, stiff and have pointed appendages and present on the surface called crown. As we can also see in the picture, they are bulbous in nature, pointed and swollen. So these appendages are swollen at the base and form the bulbous part. This type of appendages is found in Phyllectenia. So correct option will be option number A, Phyllectenia. Next question is, retort cells are found in A. Pogonatum, B. Porella, C. Pilia and D. Sphagnum. So retort cells are the cells that are found in cortical layer of sphagnum. As the picture show two things. The second picture is of the retort flask that was used in medieval period. It was used to store the water. It is same as the cortical cells in the sphagnum. They are also bottle shaped cells that are used to retain water in the intense sunlight condition. So the option number D will be correct, that is sphagnum. So now next question is, stomata are present in Funaria plant on A. foot, B. seta, C. capsule and D. none of these. So stomata are present in Funaria plant on the capsules. In Funaria, as stomata are absent in the leaves, so they are present in capsule, that is apophysis. These apophysis is covered by epidermis. It also have substomatal cavity. Within the epidermis, there is a broad spongy zone of sterile cells that are rich in chloroplast. So, stomata are present in capsule. So, correct option is option number C. Next question says, in xylotum, spore-producing organs are called A. Sporophyll, B. Inducium, C. Rementa and D. Synangium. So, in xylotum, the spore-producing organ is synangium. It is a trilobed structure and a spore-bearing structure that is the fusion product of three sporangia. If it talks about its location, so it is present in axils of foliar leaves on aerial shoots. So correct option is option number D, synangium. So in a grazing food chain, energy passes through. Four options are given. So in a food chain, energy is transferred by the help of a 10% law, that is, from one trophic level to another, 10% of energy is passed. So in a diagram, we can see that grass is eaten by deer and the deer is eaten by the lion. So two trophic levels are present. Whereas in second example, if grass is eaten by grasshopper and the grasshopper is eaten by the frog, frog by the snake and snake by the eagle, we will have three trophic levels. So the option can be option number A, option number C, or it can also be option number D. But as we have to choose one option, so we will talk about minimum trophic level. So minimum trophic level will be two trophic levels. So correct option will be option number C. So next question is the inverted pyramid of biomass is observed in. Different example of ecosystem is given as options. So the inverted pyramid of biomass is always observed in lake ecosystem or a pond ecosystem. Why? Because in the aquatic ecosystem, the producers are small organisms with least biomass, and the biomass gradually increase towards the apex of the pyramid. So the pyramid of biomass in aquatic ecosystem is inverted in the shape. So the four options which are given, out of them, the aquatic ecosystem example is A. So option number A, that is lake ecosystem, will be correct. Next question is the rate of storage of organic matter by consumer in excess of respiratory utilization during the period of measurement in the ecosystem is termed as. Four options are given. So out of the four options, according to the question, are incorrect, because if there will be producers at the place of consumer, then only one of the option will be correct, that is net productivity will be correct, because the storage of organic matter is done by producers, not the consumers. Or the net productivity can also be given as the difference between total photosynthesis and total respiration in an ecosystem. So correct option will be option number D, net productivity. Next question is which abiotic factor generally limits plant growth in xeric habitats? So xeric habitats are the habitats that have less water. So out of the four options, we have to choose the most appropriate one, because all of the options seems to be correct. So out of the four, option number B will be more correct option. Why? Because soil water, in soil water, minerals and nutrients are dissolved of a plant. So if there will be no soil water, no minerals and nutrients will be given to the plant. Same as in the case of temperature. In xeric habitats, there is high temperature. High temperature, if water will be evaporated. If there will be no water, there will be no growth in the plant. So correct abiotic factor will be soil water, that is B. Option B is correct. So next question, which of the following method is commonly used for measuring net primary productivity of grassland ecosystem? Four different methods are given. So carbon dioxide flux measurement method is correct. This method helps in measuring gross and net primary productivity. How it measures is, it measures the uptake of carbon dioxide in photosynthesis and it's released in respiration. So option number D is correct. Carbon dioxide flux measurement method. So question says, who put forward the view that a plant community behaves like a superorganism? Four scientists' names are given. Out of four, it was F.E. Sillemans in 1960 who proposed the view that a plant community behaves like a superorganism. Option A is correct, F.E. Sillemans. Next is, in two species population interaction, when both population benefits but relationship is not obligatory, it is called as. So four options are given of the species-species interaction. So protocooperation is when two species interact with each other beneficially. They do not have to need to interact with each other. They interact purely for the gain that they receive from doing this. It is not an obligatory relationship, that is, if the relationship does not occur, the growth and survival is possible of both the species. So correct option is option number A, protocooperation. Hope this video was beneficial to you. Kindly subscribe the channel for more updates. Also hit the bell icon. Comment on the videos for more suggestions and your queries, and also hit the like button. Thank you.